Hi everyone, C Chronicles here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new on this channel, my content is mostly fragrance reviews, but I do throw in lifestyle videos as well in form of vlogs. If you want to see other content that is not fragrance based, you can go on my playlist where I have grouped everything for ease of reference. I'd most appreciate it if you joined the family by subscribing. To those who are returning, thank you so much for the continued support. I see you in the comment section, guys. You guys are always rooting for me. I appreciate that as always. Now, welcome to a compilation of fragrances that are berry forward. These fragrances will have strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, that kind of thing, or a mixture of berries. So I decided to group these fragrances, and what prompted me to make this video was a fragrance that I featured here by Maison Alhambra called Alive. Now, that fragrance has a realistic berry, and I just thought, oh wow, I haven't actually done a compilation of fragrances that are berry forward. So what do berries do in fragrances? Now, berries in fragrances, add a fruitiness, a sweetness there, and sometimes a rose facet. So you will find that with some of the fragrances that I'm going to show you. The first one here is Gucci Guilty Absolute Perfume. This is a fruity scent, guys. It does have a woodsy spiciness to it, but also to top it off, it has a sweet tangy blackberry there. So if you're into fruity scents, this is unmistakably a fruity scent that is going to wow you, and it's my ideal go-to summer scent. So the first one here is definitely Gucci Guilty Absolute Perfume. The second fragrance I featured here, but I didn't do a full review here. I didn't do a full review of this fragrance. Just take a look at this, guys. This is Elizabeth Taylor. It's got like a pearlescent thing going on there. This is a beautiful summer scent as well. It is fruity, a tad bit sweet, a tad bit floral, but I added it here because it does have an unmistakable, almost prominent blackberry note that you get here. It is a great fruity everyday wear kind of scent, ideal for all ages, and I thought to just let it shine and add it to this list of fragrances here. So this is Elizabeth Taylor's Forever. The third one here is none other than Mon Paris Intensément. This is by YSL, of course. This one has, let me just remind myself, but I know this fragrance, it's one fragrance that I did go to for a long time. Let me just show you my dent if I can show you that. Okay, the only reason it's not finished is because it's an ideal like nighttime scent or even winter scent, because this is a bit in your face. It does have a double dose of a rose, and the rose comes across as a bit smoky there. Also has a little bit of some citruses there, but it has a mixture of raspberry and black currant, making it fruity forward. So it comes across as a very strong rose fragrance, or to some it will come across as a very strong raspberry scent. If you're looking for something that's a bit mature, something that is ideal for date night or nighttime or cold weather, then YSL Mon Paris Intensément is going to give you that, a rose forward scent with also a very prominent raspberry as well as a black currant. The fourth one, guys, is Maison Alhambra Alive Now. This was the inspiration behind this video because of that realistic raspberry lychee fruity forward, feel, inspired, by Angel Nova. But I did mention in a video where I did do a full review of this fragrance that it also shares the same, like a similarity to Hugo Boss Alive Intense. Angel Nova was released in 2020 and Alive Intense by Hugo Boss released in 2022. So it could be that Alive Intense is also inspired by Angel Nova, but this fragrance, if you love one of those two fragrances, is going to remind you of them. And definitely one fruity scent that I would recommend for all the raspberry lovers. The fifth fragrance in this collection is my Nina Ricci Roses Stars. It's your sweet, rosy, fruity scent. This fragrance has raspberry there, working with the rose and dripping in that vanilla. So if you like that kind of thing, Nina Ricci Roses Stars is one that I thought to include in this list. Next up, guys, is going to be Elizabeth Taylor's White Diamond and Rouge. Another one that I would recommend for the evenings. In as much as it's a cheapie, it's a long-lasting, beastly fragrance. But let me say this about this particular one. This one has, disassociates itself from the original White Diamonds. So if you're looking for something along them lines, this is not going to have anything to do with that. It's a, fragrance on its own within the line, but it has a vintny feel and a great lasting power, which is something that is remarkable for the price. So definitely want to try Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds and Rouge. Next up is a raspberry and pear scent in disguise. I choose to say disguise because just looking at this bottle, it's not like an obvious one, where you see the red one and you kind of guess that this is going to be a fruity. This is a fruity floral. It is prominent in raspberry and pear. I'm just going to sniff it again just to remind myself. Yes, it is prominent in raspberry and pear. It does have like a sherbety feel to it, carrying that fruitiness. Dries down powdery, but this fruitiness is wrapped in a honey. So if you love honey, you're probably going to like this one as well. It is gourmand forward, cheapy as well. You absolutely want to check out there. Next up, guys, is Estée Lauder, and this is Modern Muse Le Rouge. Okay, I'm going to just spray it a bit because this one comes with this like a top there where the nozzle is kind of hidden. Okay, Modern Muse Le Rouge is a warm, spicy, fruity scent, a bit syrupy. It also has a double dose of rose there, vanilla and patchouli. It is definitely going to give you that raspberry because the raspberry in here is definitely doing the most. So definitely want to check out there. Modern Muse Le Rouge by Estée Lauder. I haven't, bothered to try the other ones. I think I should actually based on this one because this Modern Muse Le Rouge is a good one. So I may need to possibly hunt down the other ones. The next one I have for you guys here is a mini. So I was just trying to dig there to find it. This is La Vie Est Belle Intensément. I prefer the Intensément, although the original is what I have within my collection in full size. The Intensément has the raspberry and the pink pepper. It has a little bit of patchouli, not enough to make it like a patchouli forward scent. So if you prefer almost like, I would say, the fruity take to the original La Vie Est Belle, then this is one that you may want to try. The florals are in here, but they take a back seat and it's definitely raspberry forward. Next up, guys, is this one, Lattafa Sakina. I did a full review of this fragrance, and let me just state, while we're at it, that some of them I have done full reviews. So if I just show you one quickly and you wanted me to say more, just check the description. I would have, linked the ones that I've done a full review of in the description. Lattafa Sakina is a 2023 composition. This is a fruit bomb. It does have that passion fruit there and some ozonic accords. Yeah, definitely. It also has the raspberry there mixing with like a sweet, sugary caramel vibe there. Great for hot days. Great for somebody who wants a fragrance that is fun in nature. Absolutely want to try Lattafa Sakina. Next up, guys, is going to be another mini, and this one is from Kayali, and this is Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. Let me just take it out for you guys to have a close-up of it. Okay, this is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple. This fragrance, says it all. It is juicy. It has that apple. It's a fruit gourmand, if I must say. It's summery. It's carefree. It's everything that is light-hearted. It does have wild berries, raspberry boom, black currant, and some grapefruit. So this is a very fun take on the Kayalis. Maybe not the most longest lasting, but does fit the criteria of this video. So if you're looking for a fruity forward scent with those berries in the forefront, this is one to purchase. It's Eden Juicy Apple 01 by Kayali. Next up, guys, are these two cute minis from Ariana Grande. Okay, this is Ariana Grande Ari. This is the regular one, and I think the other one is the intense, if I'm mistaken. Pardon me for that. Both of these are youthful, fruity, and there is a marshmallow in this one. There's also like the sugar, as a note there. But most importantly, I added it here because it does have raspberry and a pear as a note. And then this one has blackberry there. It also has a whipped cream there. There's two fragrances that you could consider if you are after one with raspberry and another one with blackberry. The next fragrance here is Signorina Misteriosa by Salvatore Ferragamo. This introduces a lactonic take to the fruitiness. So this will appeal to people that love, of course, their fruity scent, but don't mind a lactonic touch to them. This has an alluring blackberry note guys. It blends well with the milkiness that I'm talking about here. One fragrance that is great for nighttime as well, not only because of the color of the bottle, but I find that this performs beautifully if you wear it in the evenings or in cold weather. So one to look out for is Signorina Misteriosa by Salvatore Ferragamo. The next fragrance, guys, is going to be this one. This one is called Leather Oud by Orientica. I'm going to take it out of the box just now so that you see how it looks like. I did feature these fragrances in a grouped video, and these I did say were dupes. I did feature them and I dedicated one full video. This one is called Leather Oud. Okay, so in as much as it has a smokiness and aromatic feel to it, does have vanilla and bergamot, it has the addition of raspberry just to, you know, make things fun in there. So it is a fragrance that is less serious. Although it may be masculine leaning, women can wear this because it does have like a versatility to it, making it an ideal unisex scent. So absolutely one I would recommend there, Orientica Leather Oud. Another Elizabeth Taylor that I thought to add here. I love Elizabeth Taylor fragrances, guys, especially for the longevity. This is White Diamond Lustre, okay? And in as much as it comes in this, this is purplish if I'm not mistaken, or is it blue? I don't know, guys, but this is how it looks, okay? This is a sweet, fruity, floral scent. And though it does have the jasmine, the orange blossom, and the narcissus, 3 florals in there, what happens with this fragrance is it's mostly fruity. It has an unapologetic raspberry and pear note in here. So, you know, don't let the florals, you know, put you off here, because I know Elizabeth Taylor's fragrances, some of them with the florals can be a bit too much. This one takes a fruity side. So this is Elizabeth Taylor White Diamonds Lustre. Next up, guys, is another mini. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind. I just have this thing where I love my full sizes, but I have a thing for stuff being too much. You know, I get OCD when I just see a lot of things at the same time. So what I do is if I love a fragrance, or if I'm thinking about, you know, purchasing a fragrance, instead of just going for full size, I go for minis. And it's not that it's economic to go for minis. Minis sometimes even cost, you know, unreasonable depending on where you purchase them price wise. But I love minis because they will just take like a little teeny bitty, you know, side of, you know, like a cupboard or a drawer. This is Le Nuit Trésor. So in as much as it does have that unmistakable rose, okay, it also has like a strawberry as well. They're doing the most, and a pear. So it looks like a lot of them, guys, will work with a pear as well. Okay, so maybe in future I'll bring pear fragrances, I don't know, but most of them I'm seeing, you know, that I have spoken about here, and this was without any thinking. I'm noticing most of them have raspberry and a pear, strawberry and a pear. I think pear works well with berries. So absolutely one to consider there, guys. La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. Next up is a fragrance I did a full review of, I think 2 or 3 years ago. This is Timeless by Verve. Timeless, guys, gives me a YSL manifesto vibe. So if you're into that kind of thing, YSL manifesto, this one's probably going to do it for you. Now, manifesto itself does not list blackberry, if I'm not mistaken, but I thought to bring this one because I get like a rose facet here, I get blackberry and something that feels like black currant. This is just how it translates to my nose, guys. This is a cheapie and it's a very long lasting, and it does share that DNA there, or at least I would say maybe 60% of it. So this is one to check out if you want a fruity floral. Verve Timeless. Next up, guys, is this one, Roses Elixir by Montal. I did feature this one not so long ago in a grouped up video. I'm not going to spray this one actually because that Verve has kind of covered everything, okay? It's like everywhere here. Montal's Roses Elixir has got that rose, okay? And it also has a delicious strawberry here. It has a feel of like a freshly picked roses, and it's vibrant. So it's just a happy scent as well with that strawberry leaf and the patchouli. So it does have strawberry as a note, and it has a strawberry leaf, a touch of greenness, okay, but not enough to take away that fruitiness. So one to consider if you're into Montal's is Montal's Roses Elixir. Now last, guys, but not least, it's just going to be an honorable mention, okay, because I just had to make them 20, okay. Why I did not choose to put this one midway and I chose to put it as number 20 is it does not have berries prominent here. Okay, berries are not doing the most. What's doing the most is the cacao and that chocolatey feel, but it does have an addition of berry. And if you like maybe a berry that is just taking a back seat, this is one to consider. Lattafa's Nebras Gold, I had to add here as my number 20. So there you have it, guys. And just in time, my dog has decided to kick off barking, but I have, you know, completed what I was here to do. These are great, you know, pick me up kind of fragrances, easy reach kind of fragrances, and I do hope you find this list, you know, helpful. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. C Chronicles is my name. Let's meet in the comment section where we obviously discuss more about fragrances. Turn on post notifications, guys. That's where you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this video, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.